Today I'm going to attempt the Rainbow Pokemon Challenge in Hoenn. The way this challenge works is you must catch and battle Pokemon in the order of the rainbow. So before you can battle with a green Pokemon, you need a yellow one, orange before yellow, and a red one to start. You also have to fight all major battles in rainbow order, only being able to swap to the Pokemon of the following color, which is tricky because a lot of the best Pokemon like Gardevoir, Gyarados, Kingdra, Swampert, and Starmie are all at the end of the pattern. So is this challenge even possible? Today I set out to attempt the Ruby Rainbow Challenge. We're going to start this challenge with a very big question. That is starter selection. So Mudkip is obviously the best starter, but because blue is the 5th color, we'd have to get 4 Pokemon before we can even use this. Similarly, green is the 4th color, and so that leads me to think that Torchic as orange is actually probably our best bet. Now, it's at this point the challenge hasn't officially yet begun because we don't obviously have access to a truly red Pokemon. Our challenge actually only begins once we get access to Pokeballs. With those Pokeballs, we get access to the first and only red Pokemon all the way through to the 3rd gym. The reason I wanted to go with the orange starter, which is the earliest starter, is that the early game is going to be kind of tricky for team building. So I figured it would make more sense to just lock in at least one good Pokemon in orange, and then we can continue from here. There's also no orange Pokemon before the first gym, and I don't think we could beat Roxanne with just a Wurmple. Because that's the thing, is Wurmple is red, but its evolutions are not. So once it evolves, it's no longer part of that red slot. At this point, we've got some battles to do. We're gonna try to grind the team up as much as we can. I think Wurmple is pretty much just going to be a string shotter, but it allows us to use Torchic. So you know what? That in and out of itself is a useful tool. Look at that. Wurmple gets her own kill, the level 4. I should also note that we are going to be playing this with level caps, so we're not allowed to go over 15 for Roxanne, which means we still are probably going to lose. Fortunately for us, however, there is one Pokemon in Petalburg Woods that is going to help us out. It is not a Shroomish. I would say that is brown and green. That is definitely brown. This is also a brown Pokemon. However, we're not going to be using Slackoth for battling. Obviously, this entire line is banned. This doesn't stop us from catching it though. Beautiful. Okay, we've got our first Magma fight. Torchic. Okay. Well, Team Magma learns the power of fire moves. That was excellent. We've just got to make it through a few more fights on our way to Rustboro. And actually, for that matter, the reason that we're playing Pokemon Ruby is there's a person here who will trade their Slackoth for a Makuhita. And as you can see, this Makuhita right here looks pretty yellow to me. So with that, we now have our red, our orange, and our yellow Pokemon. Now, if we had been playing Pokemon Emerald, we could actually catch an Abra in this exact grass right here. But because we're using level caps, you couldn't even evolve it into Kadabra. So the only way this challenge would work was in Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. And so now that we've reached level 10, we have Arm Thrust, and now we should be able to beat Roxanne. Probably want a few more levels though. Oh, but we get Vital Throw before this fight too. There we go. And at least now we have 2 moves. Like if it chooses to attack, at least 50% of its moves are fighting type. Also, just a reminder, Wurmple's not allowed to evolve because if it does, then we just don't have a red Pokemon to use for our fight. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first fight, which takes us to the second part of the challenge, which is the fighting major battles in Rainbow Order. We have to lead Wurmple. The only Pokemon we can then swap into from Wurmple is Torchic, and then from Torchic, we can swap to Makuhita. I am going to use my Oran Berries on the 2 Pokemon that are going to actually be contributing. The Rainbow Pokemon Challenge, Hoenn Edition, I guess, begins. Oh, that's right. Ruby has different team structures, so she just has 1 Geodude. It's actually pretty good for us. We outspeed Geodude, so I think this is just a Poison Sting and hope we don't die. Oh, okay. Well, Wurmple, thank you for your contribution. Now it is up to our big 2. Actually think I want to go for a Growl. Oh, big miss. Rock Tomb's only 80% accurate in these games, so that's huge. Now, that's actually fine damage. That's also fine. More damage than I had hoped. Okay, let's go for another growl for Makuhita. Okay, defense curl. I don't love that. He is defensing up. That's not good for Makuhita. Okay, we have a speed tie actually. And a burn. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, this is just really turned in our favor. So she's gonna heal, but he's got half attack and he's -2 attack. And obviously Ember is going through his defense curls. So we might actually here be able to flush out both of her potions, right? Because that's that. And then it's gonna be another burn. Oh my gosh, Torchic just going so hard right now. Let's go. Okay, no heals on Nose Pass is absolutely huge. Burn's gonna do its thing, yes. I think right here we just go for the Ember, get the kill. Let's go Torchic, that's actually huge. The question is now, do we outspeed at -1? And we do not, but it goes for the Harden. What that means is she doesn't see a kill, which is good because we're gonna be able to get some growls in to lower its attack. But as you can see, it is also going up. So 2 growls in. I think we actually just go for an Ember here because she is playing this so weird. She doesn't see the kill, so she's just hardening up. There's the rock throw. Oof. Maybe a burn? Big crit. There's the rock throw. But reminder, it is -2. The big other thing is that Makuhita resists rock moves. Let's go for a vital throw. How much is this? Nothing. And we have an Oran. And let's see a vital throw. That's good damage. Let's go, guys. That was not the best team to go into this, and I think we did really, really well. So badge 1 locked in, and now we can move on to some new Pokemon, and we can move on to Brawly. We also get Rock Tomb. That's very exciting. As the start of this challenge, we were kind of forced into those 3 Pokemon, but as this continues, what you'll see is we're going to have to craft lines of Pokemon that we can swap through for each gym leader. So there's gonna be a really interesting element of team building, not just for the gym leaders, but especially the E4, where whatever we bring in, the red Pokemon will have to be the lead for every single fight, orange, and then so on. So this is going to be like a really fun challenge. Also, we have like 8 subscribers, so if you would like to be number 9, you should definitely subscribe. Now, as mentioning, we're only doing the rainbow order for major fights, and the reason for that is because if we did it for every single fight, 1, it would be really slow, and 2, the purple Pokemon in the back would never get any experience ever. But I suppose this is kind of like a Team Magma boss fight, so we will do it in the order for this one. But yeah, like Magma leaders, rivals, gym leaders, Elite 4, champion, all those fights are in rainbow order. Alrighty, we save our Pico, and hello, Mr. Man. Now, before we head on, there is a green Pokemon we can pick up, so we may as well pick it up. If we were playing Ruby Sapphire, I suppose we could have caught Lotat, but it's C-Dot in this game. And oh my god, literally first try. Okay. Yeah, Ralts is obviously not good for the early game, but it has potential to become very good down the road. I think we can agree that Ralts' color is green, right? Not red. Red's got a little bit of red, especially as it evolves, there's more green. That's green enough, I think. Dude. Oh, it is such a vibe. In other news, we can evolve our Torchic into Combuskin. It's also worth noting that we gotta be really mindful of evolution because, yeah, this is still orange, but there's some Pokemon that change color when they evolve and then they become obsolete for their previous color position. As we make it to Granite Cave, we've got a few more Pokemon. Obviously, there is yet another yellow Makuhita. There is Abra in here, which we actually could evolve into Kadabra and would be pretty good. This place also has Zubat, which is a blue Pokemon. Ruby Sapphire would have had Sableye. But the Pokemon that we are actually here for, that is Mawile right here. With Intimidate! Now, I feel like looking at Mawile saying that's yellow and then looking at Combuskin and being like, that's orange. Obviously, there is a bit of an honor system when it comes to like the vibe of what you're choosing to be what color. I think in the case of Combuskin, it starts orange, it maintains 50% orange, and then its last line is more orange. So it feels consistent to call that orange. Whereas like, I don't know, a Pokemon like Electrike that's green that then turns into Manectric, which is blue, like different cases, but at the end of the day, it is very much vibes. honor-based. Mawile is a very cool Pokemon because it's just something that like no one ever uses since it's so late in Emerald. Let's go. So this is kind of where things are going to get a little more interesting, right? Because we're going to have our red Pokemon into our orange Pokemon into now we actually have the choice of a yellow Pokemon. And what we need to do is build a line that we can bring through Brawly. So first and foremost, we need to get Ralts leveled up. The other thing I realized is this is a timid nature Ralts. Holy, lowered attack and raised speed. That is literally the perfect nature Ralts. The line that I'm thinking for this fight, right, is Wurmple obviously out front, then it's Combuskin Orange, and then Mawile, right, with the Intimidate, and then anything left, Ralts can hopefully take a hit after the Makuhita's intimidated and then clean up with Confusion. Let's do this. Right, so Brawly also has 2 Pokemon in Ruby, which is helpful for us if we didn't have a Wurmple. That sucks. We do weirdly resist this a lot. So maybe we get some shenanigans in, try to like poison it or something. This might go horribly wrong if he just keeps bulking up, but poison, yeah. There's the kill. Okay, so just got 2 in, that's fine. So now we have to move on to the orange. With poison, let's see. I guess it's Ember. Okay, does this kill? Doesn't kill, okay. So with the poison, this might be enough. Okay, that's huge. Now comes the big scary Makuhita with bulk up, right? I think we just want to get a growl off. Oh God. Oh, that's so scary. Okay, well, we'll go for an Ember then. And we hit a burn, let's go. Okay, this thing is becoming a monster, so thank God for the burn. Another Ember. It's so weird that he's bulking up. Yeah, there we go. We're dead. Oh wait, but we're not maybe. Oh, huge burn. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, so he gets the kill. The burn won't be enough to kill him. But, like I said, the reason we brought a Steel-type Mawile is for the Intimidate. I think he's gonna hold on with like 1 HP. Yeah, he's gonna go for a heal. We'll try a Bite, I think. I don't know. This is weird. Burn, though, man, is so huge. Oh, knockoff. Fair enough. This is big though, right? Because we've got Ralts sitting in the back pocket. So there's the arm thrust. Still a lot of damage, all things considered, with -2 and a burn. And that was only 2 hits. Wow. Okay, there's the second super potion. We're just flushing it. It's all good. We're flushing things. Big crit. Man, Mawile might actually have this. Okay. We could get a flinch maybe? Wow, no flinches. Okay. Dude, it literally comes down to the last in line. This is so cool. And our timid Ralts gets the outspeed. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a big badge too. We're on to Slayport. Before we take on any of these beach trainers, I've got a little something else to do first. It is not this. Well, we have to do this first if we want to get to the next thing. The reason we wanted to get through that is there is a red Pokemon on this route. There's also a green Pokemon, I suppose. What we're looking for, I'll just let you know, is a Plusle. Unfortunately, Plusle is a 2% encounter in Ruby, 15% in Sapphire. Yeah, see, like, look how easy this Minun is. Now, the thing I should say, like, this one is a little awkward, right? Because you say Minun is blue or yellow. I would probably say yellow if it was its own singular Pokemon. But because there are, like, 2, one is red and one is blue, I feel like fairly we can say that Plusle is red. I don't know. Are we cool with red? Like, man, now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, is it fair? We're gonna catch it no matter what, right? We got synchronized, so that's nice. Just before we make this decision, I want to preface how few red Pokemon there are in Pokemon Ruby. You have Whirlpool, potentially Zangoose, Plusle, Voltorb Electrode, just Medicham, Crawdaunt, Latios, and Groudon. And Latios is also post-game. That is going to give us Kirlia. That is an improvement in the greenness of our green slot. I like that. Looks great. Guys, I'm getting ready for this fight, and the more I look at the team, I'm like, yes, it is orange into yellow, but from here, it's like yellow into orange into yellow. As I said, I want to do this off of an honor system. Part of me is just feeling like it's not totally fair, so I am going to put Plusle back, which means we will be pulling out the big worm once more. With that said, it's worth noting that this is the hardest rival fight in the game. Potentially should have caught a blue Pokemon, but here we are. Actually, Shroomish, that's okay for us. Big damage. Let's go. All right, Wurmple, as always, thank you for your contribution. That's an easy Ember. Yep. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's tragic. Okay, we get the kill, but this is gonna get tricky. So what do we have, a water type? Marsh Stomp. Tricky, scary, spooky. I guess it's a growl. This is actually really good to get some growls off for Kirlia if it comes to Kirlia. Oh my gosh, we're nerfing this so hard. Yeah, because Kirlia at least has decent special defense. Why is it just locking into Bide? Like, I'll take it, but I've never seen the rival do this before. There it is. Okay, maybe we get one off. Nice. Okay, so we now swap into yellow, Mawile. So it's gonna go water gun. That's fine. Oh, we can fake tears it. Okay, double special defense drop. Okay, I actually thought fake tears was double special attack drop. Interesting. Okay, so the question is now, our fast Kirlia, can it do it with confusion? Got the outspeed? Okay, so what's left? I think we just go for a confusion here. Oh yeah, let's go. It's got Ember. Our team is pulling through so hard, but everything is coming down to like the absolute wire. This is actually such a fun challenge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we make it to Mauville City. We are going on to the third gym, but first we need Rock Smash. Okay, so what is this, Route 117? Yeah, that is a Marill. It is the blue Pokemon. It's probably not gonna help us for this gym, but you know, we're grinding. Came across one. We may as well try to catch it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that easy. Okay, that is cool because it's our blue. Bashful nature, basically no changed attacks. This actually might be useful for Flannery, so that's kind of nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to Watson with our team as Red Wurmple, Orange Combuskin, Yellow Mawile, Green Kirlia, and now a Blue Marill. Putting cherry berries on Combuskin, Mawile, and Kirlia. Gym number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ruby Watson, which I remember having a bit of a different team, yeah. Still not someone to be taken lightly, but easier certainly than his Emerald team. Fair enough. Not surprising. Thank you for your contribution as always, Wurmple. This is actually gonna work pretty well because now we've got, I guess, double kick, which is gonna do beautiful. Oh, that's right. His second Pokemon is a Voltorb. That's so weird. Let me go for the Spark. There it is. The self-destruct. Yep. Oh, it doesn't even kill. Oh my gosh, that's so huge. Oh wait, he's 23. I'm sorry, you're 24 in Emerald. Well, fair enough. We get the outspeed. You know what, actually? This is not looking great. We can fake tears, right? Magneton is actually a terrifying Pokemon. So fake tears off, that is gonna be -2 special defense, which is big. I think we just have to go for a bunch of these. Dang, okay. Please don't go for the... Okay, we can get one. No! Okay, -4 special defense. I think we have a shot. We're probably dead here. Yeah. Oh man, this thing's big damage. Stab, like 100+ special attack. Oh, okay, it's up to Kirlia, who he resists. Okay, let's go for, he outspeeds. Dude, Watson is cracked. Big moment here. Not half. We have to go for a Calm Mind. Please, confusion. Dang. Oh, Sonic Boom, okay. Okay, that should stop a Shockwave from killing. I actually think we are toasted because... Wow! Bro, Watson is crazy! He's still crazy in Ruby! And there's no way. We're dead! Oh my gosh! That is going to be our first gym wipe! I was not expecting that. Unfortunately, I am overleveled. That is my bad. Sometimes we make small mistakes. It's just the level. It's not a huge deal. The question is, though, how we deal with this. I think the answer is actually Combuskin. This is actually pretty weird, but I know exactly how we're gonna do this. I think we just go straight back into it. We don't even... Well, we can't really even do grinding. Okay, Buddy Roo, you got me because I underestimated you, but I think we got this time. Magnemite comes out. Double kick is a free one-shot. That's beautiful. We haven't actually implemented the strategy yet. But what we're gonna do instead of staying in is from our orange, swap to our yellow, right? We can't go green. We have to still swap through every Pokemon in order, even if we're just doing a swap and they're not dying. That's actually fantastic because we just eat that and it's gone. Combuskin stays fully alive. Now comes out the Magneton, who once again, we can fake tears, right? Oh, he gets 2 unlucky misses. That's really tragic for him. I'm sorry, buddy. Bro, this guy can't hit anything. He missed 3 sonic booms. Okay, there's the shockwave. Well, now we're dead. Now at yellow, we must swap to green. Reminder, he is at -6. I might go for a double team. Oh, now we outspeed. Okay. Yeah, nice try, Watson. Oh, that's annoying. Confusion hits through and solid damage. We hit the Combine. Now, how much? Okay, Curlia. Oh, it's a speed tie. Okay. Do we die or do we hit through? And will it be enough? It is! Let's go! So as you guys are seeing, a lot of it, once again, is building the line, but also playing through the line and holding on to the right Pokemon for the right spot. So we got really lucky there. It should have ended up going to Combuskin, but he ended up missing 3 Supersonics in a row. So I think that was a really good learning experience for us. And we get Shockwave. That's awesome. Also, as far as being overleveled, I don't think that made a difference whatsoever. There were no close rolls on Combuskin or Mawile, so it didn't end up putting us at an advantage. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to badge number 4. Also, I am going to teach Shockwave to Curlia. Oh, we also have to do Rock Smash. No. Oh, Meryl. 20 base power. I guess it is going to be Meryl, though. Alrighty, go, my Pika Blue. Excellent job. Route 112. Machop, Meryl, Numel. And Numel is a yellow Pokemon, but Camerupt is orange. So that doesn't even really work for us because it's just gonna compete with Blaziken and Blaziken is better. So that's not useful. We also have Fiery Path. We actually have Coughing at 25%. Grimer 2. And that is a purple Pokemon. Oh, there is also Torkoal, but once again, that is orange, not red. Numel definitely yellow, but that's just not very helpful. For 25%, what? This is my 10th encounter. There we are. Outside of Cascoon, I'm pretty sure this is our first, legit purple Pokemon. Yeah, there was Lumeyes, but I think this was our first purple Mon. So that's exciting. There's actually not a lot of viable purple Pokemon, but there is one at the very end of the game that's gonna be huge for us. Check this out. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. This is our first ever full rainbow team. It's gonna get better, I promise. What we can get here is Sandshrew, yellow, which actually might be very useful for Flannery. Yeah, we can pick up Dig. Should be useful for a upcoming fight. Route 114 has a new Pokemon, and it's not Seedot. And it's actually not Zangoose. I feel like Zangoose's predominant color is white, even though it has red. But a Pokemon that is absolutely blue is Swablu. So this is going to be another blue option for us. It's not going to be very good until it turns into an Altaria, but it's worth picking up. Now, a Pokemon that I would absolutely love just to give a bit of experience is Meryl, because this is going to be our big Flannery wall, right? The only thing on our team that will actually resist fire moves. Okay, training Meryl is actually turning out to be all right. I can even use it to smash some rocks. Whoa, Ruby Meteor Falls. Guys, it kind of looks better. I do genuinely like this more than the Emerald one, since it's a bit brighter. It feels more mystical and interesting. Still got the rest of this route, which is just a little more experience for us. Oh, wow, forgot how early Meryl evolves. That's great. So his attack says 24, but it's actually 48, I think, which is still less than Combuskin, about the same as what Curly is dishing out. Yeah, same as Mawile. But because this is Generation 3, we don't actually get stab, attack, water moves. Oh yeah, Rust Turf Tunnel, different too. Maybe not so good. I think Emerald did a good job with this one. All right, there's Strength. Thank you very much. So we come back through here. Coughing, you you are gonna get in there. Team Magma, let's try some defense curl rollout strats. Fortunately, it outspeeds and has 2 flinching moves, but we'll give it our best shot. This is starting at base 60 power because I rolled out. So that's a one shot. I mean, honestly, yeah, that's 120 base power now after just 2 turns. It's a pretty OP strategy. Guys, the Azumarill is so good for this stretch of the game. I was thinking that this was a Courtney fight because she's only in Ruby. Didn't make it to Emerald. But before Emerald even came out, I was a Sapphire player, so I'm not even that familiar with Ruby, to be honest. Actually, now that I say this, guys, I might have never beaten Pokemon Ruby before. Oh, goes for the gold bat. Huge swap, right? Look at that. That is a strong read right there. Okay, I'm realizing that I shouldn't have had Azumarill out for the start of this fight, but it didn't change anything because I just swapped into Combuskin, which was my second Pokemon. So it would have been just swapping from Wurmple, but anyway, just acknowledging my mistakes, but it didn't change anything. We're still going in order. So now we go yellow into green and hope that this isn't a bite. It is the bite. Okay. Oh, that's right. Bite is special. Wow, let's go, Curlia. That's tough. Maybe, no? Okay, that's actually incredibly tragic. But what it does mean is now we can go into blue. I'm actually just gonna go for the rollout. Yeah, I was expecting that. Wow, huge crit. And watch me be confused. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, there we go. Finally, we're throwing a bone here. Okay, go back goes down. This is the bad thing, right? Because he is a full power Camerupt that I just gotta start kicking, and I don't have my water type, which would make this so easy. And he's gonna hit me with a focus energy. Okay, that's weird. But now he's gonna heal unless I crit. Oh. What? What? This is interesting. You don't have magnitude, maybe? And the best you could do was a crit tackle? Oh, he still has the Mightyena, which actually, if he can heal this, well, yeah, if he can heal, this will be bad. Oh, it just outspeeds. Okay. We still have him a while. And we get the Intimidate. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that was actually a pretty serious fight. Oh, Feint Attack. Let's go. Wait, Feint Attack? Oh, right. I'm thinking base. Oh my gosh. I'm so locked into Pokemon Legacy. I was like, oh, Feint Attack is 70 power. No, it's worse. But Astonish is even worse. So that Maxi does actually have magnitude, but he doesn't have smart trainer AI in this fight. He just focused energy tackled. Anyway, we'll grab the Meteorite. And with that all said and done, I am going to die if I don't get to a Pokemon Center quickly. So let's do that. We have made it to Average Town, and this means it is time for gym number 4, which feels different. Different? Feels very different. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. 65! Still not that much, but the highest damaging water move you can get before Flannery. I don't think there's even another water type that learns Bubble Beam, right? Maybe Tentacool? It's also Gyarados, which if you've been wondering why I haven't got it yet, it is because it's Gyarados. We have a beef. It's me and the big dog Azurill though, you know, we're cool. Now I'm just gonna take on the Windstray family, a little more experience. We'll pick up our, oh, 1 level. No way. No way. I need a bike. And here we go. All right, let's see what we're cooking with. 4. You know what? Good job, Coughing. We're happy to have you back. Big level 19. You know what? He's got self-destruct. Better than nothing. Okay, so guys, with that, we have our 4th gym challenge. Here is our team and team order. So this fight caps at 28. She's got 2 Slugmas that are gonna want to set up Sunny Day, and then Torkoal. Gonna give a Cherry Berry to Azumarill. I don't know, maybe an Oran for Combuskin. Maybe a Rost on Curlia. We'll see. I'm curious to see if Flannery is much more difficult in Emerald. Once again, guys, we've got Wurmple with the lead. We'll go for a Poison Sting. Actually, dodges an overheat, which is kind of funny. And there, oh my God, dodges another overheat. Let's go, buddy. You got this. Hits the poison. Okay. Wurmple, actually kind of sometimes useful. And the bigger thing is that he's gonna take this overheat, and now Slugma really like can't do anything. So we go to Combuskin. And actually the even bigger thing now, right, is it gets hit by the burn. I wonder if this will be enough for Combuskin to kill. Shoot. Yeah, that's what we didn't want to happen. So close. Like, Wurmple actually did such a good job, but sadly just not quite enough. And in the end, the poison is actually worse because we would have liked to burn another turn before Torkoal comes out into Sunny Day. As for this one, I'm just gonna keep kicking. We'll see what happens here. Oh, the light screen. So devious. As much as I'd like to keep swapping through, I think we gotta hold on to Mawile to get a Intimidate off. So we'll just kill. You know, I gotta say, 2 Slugmas is a bit of a tough lead, Flannery. They really did not make her very good, other than the Torkoal. Also, I suppose they did a very good job of setting up for Torkoal. But yeah, we'll go for... Wait, it has white smoke. It has white smoke. Oh, God, this thing is a monster. I always forget. Flannery still got some heat. Let's go to Mawile and die. But maybe at the very least, we can take an overheat. Yep, there's a weak little body slam. There goes the sunlight. Oh, big damage. Okay, sad for Mawile, but very good for us because this one I don't think actually has a white herb like it does in Emerald. So that's just a straight loss. So now we go Curlia. There goes the light screen. That's perfect timing for just a psychic. Hopefully good damage. A body slam is gonna hurt. Oh, goes for another overheat. That's surprising, actually. Another overheat won't kill, but I imagine a body slam will. Let's see here. Yep, that's not surprising at all. Torkoal is -4 though, as our water type comes out. Torkoal's super defensive. It's a bubble beam here. Actually, this might be enough. Let's go. Okay, that went great. Man, once again, playing the line, having everything set up for the Pokemon that's like really here to do it all. I went like as good as I ever could have asked. With this badge, we do have the one oddity of Ruby and Sapphire where Norman actually has 2 slackings. Some people are like, oh, well, that's easier because you can just double cheese him. But you gotta remember, like, we're gonna have to play a line into Norman. You know, one thing I always find weird about Hoenn is all the backtracking. And like, they do kind of set it up to be convenient, but it's still not incredible. Before we do the backtracking though, we are gonna check out the deserts. Oh, that's right. In Ruby Sapphire, there's no tower. You just grab one. Yeah, so actually, guys, we want the root fossil because Cradilly is green and there's not a ton of green options like there obviously are when you have a Ralts and Gardevoir, but other than that, there's not a lot. And here is our other guy, which is currently orange, but obviously has the potential to become green. Probably at least worth picking up. And does it work just like this? Oh, that was so easy. The very interesting thing is that we start with Lileep, which is purple, right? Impish Nature boosts defense, lowers special attack. That kind of is poo-poo because it's a grass type, but raised defense is also good. And it is level 20, which is not terrible. The only thing, it doesn't evolve until 40. So like after this, it's gonna be not very useful for a bit. I'm kind of down with it, honestly. So ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Blaziken's gonna pick up Bulk Up as we fight these junior trainers. But the big goal here is getting Curlia to level 30. Oh, hi. No, not yet. Oh, I don't think so. There it is. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the full ascension. Into greenness, I think. It's pretty green. It's actually about the same amount of green. With this team, can we beat Norman and 2 slackings? We're gonna do dig on Combuskin. Norman is never easy, but I think I feel pretty good about this team. This is probably gonna be the first fight where we're really running that line a few times. So actually, this is Wurmple's last fight, guys. And actually huge because yes, he's gonna go for the feint attack. Perfect. So he uses up his attack, right? And so now we are gonna go into Combuskin. Normally, as you've played this before, you've probably seen this a million times, we would go dig, right? Because he's about to loaf. That's how it works. However, because there's 2, we obviously don't have enough PP to take 2 down after like multiple heals and stuff. What I'm thinking is we first go for a bulk up, okay? So there's his bulk up. Next, we get our defense boosted. Combuskin's pretty frail, but I'm pretty sure with a bulk up, we should be able to take a hit. Now that we've gone 1 turn too many, we still can't dig, so we have to do another bulk up. Damn it. Okay, that's really bad, actually. Well, that might have entirely destroyed our chain. So he's gonna loaf, gonna go underground. I don't know what happens when you go to sleep underground. Okay, so he loafs. If we wake up this turn, we're good. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're +2 attack. And the big reason we want to be +2 attack, we're doing the thing now, right? You've seen this a million times. He loafs, we dig, he facades, he attacks, whatever, and then we hit back, right? Okay. So we're locked into the classic. We've all seen this before. But the reason I wanted to get those bulk ups in is simply due to not having enough PP. Like, you're so used to Emerald, the classic, it's just one. Pretty cheesable, but in the scenario where there's two, we really need to hold on to that PP. That's why we did this part of it. He's probably, yeah. Yes, that was expected. That should be all good though, right? Even if he heals. Yeah, we're still just running it. Perfect. Right, that is kind of the OP thing about slacking is you can heal him on his loafing turn. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it still works fine for us. Oh my gosh, that's a crit. Oh, comes Vigoroth, and we are not really in a good spot. So we're actually just gonna swap into Mawile. There's the attack drop. That's really nice. We kind of wall this thing out, so I'm just gonna go for a fake tears. But now we should be able to bite decently, at least. That's fine. Oran Berry activates. Oh my gosh, dude, the crits. Unfortunately, I think I just got to take the death here. It's not really what I had hoped, but we're on to green in our chain. Oh, we should outspeed. Beautiful, because we got that raise speed nature. Let's go. And now, if this were any other fight, I'd be like, we got this in the bag. But because it's a level 31 slacking, we really got to think about how we want to do this. So he's going to attack. I think I want to keep Gardevoir healthy. I'm still going to make the shift. We're going to see what we're looking at here. There's the facade. Okay, we hold on. If we want to get this free swap in, we have to just have Lileap die, basically. We have to get the swap in on a loafing turn right after the attack. Yeah. He's going to go for a focus punch. That's not surprising. I'm just going to go for an acid, maybe hope for a... what is it? A special defense drop? Wait, is he going to focus punch? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, that's right. This was the thing, wasn't it? That's honestly fine. I think I'm more comfortable just moving to Combuskin. He's gonna loaf. I'm gonna dig. He's gonna focus punch. I'm gonna hit him. This doesn't change, right? With focus punch. Okay, now, saw that right there. The Lepa Berry activates. He misses. And check this out. We have 10 more PP to deal with the second slacking. That was the play all along. Ladies and gentlemen, feel like this went really well. Yeah, okay, yes. See, slacking's got some tricky things. Like, it's like the same as if it uses Hyper Beam. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I think we should have this. I will say that Emerald Norman is an absolute menace, but I love the double slacking. Like, it's equally as hard, kind of. I guess what I mean is that it's just hard in a different way. It's a really fun switch up. Now, there is the heal. That's his last potion. This is gonna put us at an interesting spot, guys, because we're not gonna have enough digs to just totally cheese him. Okay, that's gonna be our last one. So I think for here now, it is just a double kick. Go for the big damage. Okay. I actually still... Oh, I was about to say it was going to come down to Gardevoir taking a facade, which I don't know if it would have done, but because he saw a kill with every move, he went for the focus punch and threw. Let's go. Man, that's such a fun fight. Either game. All the games. That's awesome. Anyway, that is badge 5. And now you actually have to go find it in this game. That's tricky, man. I think a lot of people probably missed that originally. With that surf, it's a very big deal for us, right? Because we are now able to go to New Mauville. And the fastest way to get there is actually this way. What's so exciting about New Mauville is that we're finally getting access to what I think is we can unanimously agree, a red Pokemon. It's not Magnemite. It is Voltorb. That is red. That is a red Pokemon. It is literally 50% red, 50% white. Therefore, for vibes, for honor system, I think we can very, very confidently say we can now level up. Now, it feels kind of weird to be so excited about a Voltorb because a lot of people don't think this is a very good Pokemon, but for the way this challenge works, I actually think it's going to be quite useful. I've got an open party here because I really want to check to make sure we get good natures. Oh, it's soundproof. We want static for sure. Actually, quiet nature though lower speed raises special defense, and it has buckets of speed. Like, it doesn't actually need so much speed, and it needs special attack. So that's interesting. We're gonna maybe catch another one or two. This one is soundproof Sirius. Sirius is nothing. I'm gonna use my repeat ball. Actually, I don't really want it to catch. I like the red. Of course. Okay. Third try. We've got another soundproof with Lonely. Raised attack. All three are not static. Listen, I can't help myself. It has to be in a red Pokeball. That'll go to the PC. We'll see what it is, and then we'll make our choice. Guys, I lied. I caught one more. I could be wrong too, though, and it could be that in Gen 3 they only have soundproof, but I'm pretty sure it got static in the first gen with abilities. Oh my god, stop sending me Voltorb. Anyway, there is the thingy, and there's our Thunderstone. Now, Watson, my dear boy, thank you very much. That's so kind of you. So now the big moment of truth with our other two Voltorbs. Oops, not what I meant to do. This guy is static. Hey, Steve, that sounds fast. Oh, raise speed, lower defense. Okay, so he'll be even faster. This one is static naughty. Raised attack, lowered special defense. That's so bad. Basically, it's like, do you want one that is putting out damage, or do you want one that is reliably always outspeeding? And I think I want the speed. With that said, this is really exciting. It's our new red Pokemon. Wurmple, you have been incredible, actually contributing all the way up to Norman. We love you, and thank you so much. But for now, we move back to our main team. Although Lileep was awesome, I'm gonna go back to our self-destructor. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I've also decided I'm probably never gonna do anything with Rock Tomb, so I'm just gonna give it to him a while. As for Thunderbolts, that's so tricky. Guys, I can't do it. I don't know, something is just telling me this first Voltorb that we caught, the quiet nature, raised special attack, is the one that we want. Because it's still gonna be fast enough, but it will actually have the power to hit good. And yes, it doesn't have static, but I think I want to teach it Thunderbolt. And I know Gardevoir is the best electric type in the game. There's just something telling me, give this Voltorb Thunderbolt. You can come back for another Thunderbolt before the game's over. Give it to Gardevoir. Still has Shockwave. I just gotta trust my gut. I think part of this is just like, I am someone that wants to believe Electrode is better than everyone says it is. I want to make Electrode work. Oh, also that's Good Rod. Big moments. This is so gonna be a Barboach. Oh, nice. It's so weird, but look at the damage. Ready for this? Dude, let's go. Voltorb. Oh, and we get self-destruct. Yeah. See, that's the thing about this lead, right? Is no matter what, we should be able to outspeed and at least self-destruct. Time for more magma stuff, which is kind of fun, right? Because this is, you know, us Emerald players, we're used to this being Aqua, which Azumarill just absolutely cleans up on. This is an admin fight, so we are gonna get our team back in the correct order here. I guess I always just do this for aesthetic reasons, because you only need Voltorb in the front, and then you can just swap in order. But I like to make sure we're, you know, it just looks nice. Now, this is the exciting part, right? Because this is Courtney, and this is not a very good matchup. So let's move on. Maybe we can get some kicks in here. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, big crit. Down goes Numel. Oh, and she just has a Mighty Yenna. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, Courtney. Everyone, like, stands Courtney so hard, and I think it's probably a simping thing. But for me, anyway, it's like, dang, she got removed from Emerald, which is the only, like, character that got removed. So it's, I don't know, I think it's just sad. Anyway, we're just slowly swapping through here. There we go. Well, thanks, Courtney. I do want the cast form. I'm just like so spoiled from the ROM hacks we made, the Legacy series, for those that know, most of you probably know, because in that game, it's like, hey, you want this? It'll just send it right to your box. So every time you can't do that, I'm like, curses, it's not Legacy. Anyway, we're going to take the Mystic Water. Thank you, cast form. And now, one thing I actually wanted to do is a little something interesting. Looking for a red wallpaper. Nope. Okay, well, the plan was to do all the boxes in the order. Red. It's not red, but maybe that can be our orange, because it's actually probably more orange than yellow. And then I don't know, like that is kind of yellow and then that's green. Actually, we got a good one for blue. Sky, yeah. There isn't really a purple either. Craig, I guess that's the closest to purple. Dude, I feel like I'm on some Ash Ketchum energy with all my Voltorbs. All right, and then Whirlpool can hang with his homies now. And then we have our orange, which is like, okay. And then our yellow, and then Swablu can take the skies. Liloop will take the purple. Cool, okay, I think that's like really fun, even if it's not exactly perfect. I like it. Now it is time for rival battle number 3. Okay, wow. So we have to swap still to our starter, even if it's not in perfect order. See, this is actually a pretty good fight for him, but only under this exact team, right? Because he is the Shroomish. Yeah, you want to Ember, but I don't even know what the better damage is. Actually, it might still be Ember. I don't know. Let's see a dig. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. I thought Shroomish was poison. I'm silly. Why did I think Shroomish was poison? That's ridiculous. Why would it be poison? Let's try an Ember. Okay. There are just so many reasons that dig was a wrong play. First reason that this fight is difficult, obviously, is because fire is nerfed a little bit. So Shroomish actually has a bit more staying power on, you picked Torchic for this fight. So, you're going to have a fire type to deal with this Numel. So makes that a little bit more difficult. I suppose it's not good for his Numel, but at the same time, Numel's one shot to a water move anyway, so that doesn't really matter. That should be us down. That's gonna be Numel down too. Oh, no. So now we're to Mawile. So we take that down, but what gets tricky, right, I said, is like, this is a pretty easy fight typically, and I'm not even saying that this version is hard. I'm just saying that compared to the average of what this team normally is, this is a little bit harder. 2 mud shots will do it. Now we go to Gardevoir, which we can't even hit with an electric move, so it's kind of spicy. I mean, we did get the -2 in. It's yeah, okay. As I said, all that yapping for that, but it is a decent team for him. There's Fly. I don't have a flyer. We are going to have to think about that. And now it's time for more Steven stuff. Let's see here. Oh yeah, what a boss fight. Bye, Steven. Sunny day. Thank you very much. What we want actually is Rain Dance. I guess I haven't mentioned that, but something I've been considering is maybe giving Voltorb Rain Dance to set up, right? Like Thunder situation. It can be good. Whoa, difference. What I was gonna say is that we should probably just use all these fights as a Voltorb training arc to get Electrode. Electrode is just as red as Voltorb, right? So that should be okay. I'm looking at a Swablu. I'm like, we need a flyer. We have a Swablu and it's blue. That works perfect. Okay. And that is gonna be the big level 30. Now, in that image, he is like 75% red, but remember that Voltorb is perfectly 50% red. I think this is gonna look less red overall. Okay, that is like a 60-40, maybe 65-35, but his whole half is red. This is still our red Pokemon. I have been really faithful. Honor system, that is my belief. Oh, dude, this guy is gonna be a monster now. I don't know, guys. We might have found our red lead for the rest of the game. Unless we're gonna use Groudon, which actually would be the best lead, but that feels cheap, right? I don't think we need to do that. I think I'm a little overconfident right now, but I think we can beat her. Citrus to the dude. Citrus to this dude. I just feel good about this, and I don't think I should. One thing that's kind of cool about her is that instead of leading Swablu, in this she has a Swellow, which is way better. Should still be dead in one shot. Yeah, I really think, like, I don't know if a normal Electrode could do that. So the boosted special attack is a difference maker. Now, this is still classic, always gonna sweep ya Altaria. Oh, right, and we don't have like a Levitate. Like, I could, like, if this was normal challenge, easy swap into Coughing. I want to save this guy for her other 2 Pokemon. So I am going to, I guess, just sacrifice Combuskin at the altar of Altaria. We're just stacking Pokemon on its altar. Oh my god, it lives. That's crazy. We're definitely dead now. Yep, thank you, Combuskin. Here's the thing that's good, though. We now have to go to Mawile. And this was like my one hope, right? Because we've got the Intimidate. Theoretically, we can get an Earthquake off and then Fake Tears. Ah, no, stop. Please don't do this. Okay, so -2 special defense. Maybe it's a low roll and I can get speed or something. Speed drop. Yes. We just got a hit. Fair enough. Okay, so it is neutral attack and +1 speed as we go into our Gardevoir, but it is also -2 special defense. Can Gardevoir take one? It is in neutral. Yeah, definitely. It's just that, oh my God. Oh my God. Gardevoir, you beefcake. Let's go. Let's go. If we hadn't got the Intimidate off, that would actually be enough to two-shot us. The line was very important there. But now, right, Gardevoir stays alive. And that's the difference in everything. Because look at that, it hits the citrus. We can Shockwave. Beautiful. This is not a guarantee, but maybe. Fair enough. Oh, you fool, Winona. You absolute fool. I think she's also a little bit lower level in this game, right? She's 35, I think, in Emerald. The no Tropius really hurts her. Okay, so this is an interesting moment for us because we're almost to the sea, which has a lot of blue Pokemon. But what I actually want right now is our flyer. Oh wait, but if I have Swablu swap out, then I'm not gonna have a Surfer. That makes things very difficult. I think we're at the point now where we want to start thinking about what our final team is gonna look like. I think the big question is just these last two, what we're gonna do here. Watched the Picaspray video recently. If you guys want to see something kind of funny, check this out. Huh! Wow, fun little bug there. You silly man, you're standing on the gate. We've got a very not big battle coming up. Oh boy, no, actually we've got a very small battle coming up because we have hit the point in the game where we are fighting level 30 Zubats. It's just not good, you know? We get the red orb, he gets the blue orb. Fun stuff ahead, right? We've got our big final rival battle. And just to sow a little disrespect here, not even gonna heal. Listen, Brendan, if you want me to respect you, why don't you evolve your starter, okay? Swellow, oh, that's tough. Same level as Winona's, buddy. You're a little after Winona, don't you think? I'm just starting to repeat all of, I think that's our one big issue with this line is Voltorb. And then they're like, oh, you have Voltorb, I'll send out my Earthquaker. And then Combuskin has to take a hit to the face, right? And actually, the even bigger issue with this line, right, is then it's Mawile, which is also weak to ground. So it's like 3 Pokemon weak to ground in a row. That's actually going to be a massive problem for Steven. And I'm kind of glad we're figuring this out now. I love Mawile into Gardevoir, but like, damn, this is brutal. Listen, the only thing I really need to say is like, it is just so crazy to me that there is, well, one, like no good trainer AI. Why are you using Mudsport? Why do you have Mudsport? But also, like, the fact that you don't even have a Swampert. Dude's got a Shroomish. It's not like, dude, this thing evolves at level 21. Why isn't it evolved? Why did you go so soft? There was no reason. This team is actually worse than the Emerald, somehow. Why? This is so stupid. We are here for Thunder, and we should probably grab Fire Blast too. One thing I like about Ruby is that you can just do the competitions in this order. So we're just taking a quick second. Okay, we're gonna do Smart and we're going Gardevoir. Everything in Pokemon. What if like the most fun, just little side things? Maybe it was just me. Something I always thought that Emerald did worse is like, you know, obviously we should have done this when we just got access to Verdant Turf, but you know, you do them in order as you play through the game. It's not just all at once at the very end, like we're doing now. But we just gotta take a moment to appreciate this because that's awesome. I'm gonna go with a Psychic. Hear me out. Okay, so they're doing their thing. I go for the Psychic. Oh yeah, I feel like Calm Mind into Psychic has to be a combo. I don't know, but we'll see. But see, now I'm in the lead. We gotta do it anyway. Dude, Psychic goes so hard. Oh my gosh, Gardevoir, you're so good. We can do it. Come on, just use a move. Is that smart? Let's go! So we settle down. We can't be hit now. And then we get the crowd going. Let's go! Dude, I love contests. This is the best. And look at this. You can't hit me because I'm locked in. Now the question is, oh, I think I got it. Didn't get much in the preliminary. You know what? I still might have lost. Oh, let's go! This is why Hoenn is so awesome. Now let's get back to the main part of the video. So guys, we're just making a quick little pit stop on Route 108. You know exactly where we're going. I'm so mad at myself, actually. The reason that I'm realizing that I'm mad at myself is we can't get Rain Dance yet, can we? You have to surf to get Rain Dance. Ice Beam now, right? Anyway, there's our ice beam. Is there a magma hideout in this game? I don't think so, right? Like, I'm pretty sure this was just added in Emerald. Yeah, because they didn't have enough content for Team Magma. So then it's gotta be Slayport, right? How would you even know this? I mean, probably there's dialogue that I've just skipped through that says it, so you should know. Honestly, the pacing is so much better when this is removed. The other thing that's hilarious to me, this, like in Sapphire and Emerald, is water because it's the Aqua hideout. And this is so funny to me, seeing it like filled with land because it's Team Magma. Whoa, I don't know if I've ever seen this battle background before either. Anyway, there we go. We're done with that. We can continue on to Route 124. There's now access to a lot of blue Pokemon. We got Walrein, Lantern, Gyarados already, Wailord, Kingdra if we wanted to get crazy and do trade shenanigans. There's also Sharpedo. I'm so glad the future games fixed this. Oh my gosh. It's so bad, dude. All for one Pokemon. Oh, okay, oh, that's sweet. Now that I'm actually seeing Sharpedo, I'm like, is it really that perfectly blue? Like, it's definitely blue, but like, it's not blue, you know? It's not like a pure blue, like an Azumarill. Even in that overhead, it looks more blue, but it's not what I'm looking for this run. There is also Wailmer. 35's pretty good. Can you tank a hit from a Gardevoir? You have to tank it if you want to prove that you're good enough for this team. The next test, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it holds on. That's pretty blue. Check this one out. Quiet Nature. What was that again? Wait, that's lowered speed, raised special attack. And it's already a pretty slow Pokemon. So that's amazing. I want to see Wailord and then I'll make my decision. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment to see how blue is Wailord. I think it's more blue, right? That's the blue I was looking for. That is the perfect blue. I have a Quiet Nature, which raises my special attack, and my physical attack is still higher. I have a horrible special attack IV and a really good physical attack IV. That's tough. 31 attack, 4 special attack. I mean, like, again, it's one of those things that doesn't really matter, but man, is it funny. It's really not going to be that helpful for Tate and Liza, but it feels weird that we still don't have a Blaziken, so we now have a Blaziken. And that, to me, feels like a return to Orange, which is also great. And I guess we trade out Blaziken for Ember. The Electrode grind is going fantastically. Truly just a water route match made in heaven right here. I think that's gonna be enough training for Tate and Liza, right? Because this is not hard Tate and Liza. This is just 2 Pokemon, Tate and Liza. Oh my gosh, dude. Ruby Sapphire, once again. We don't have a lot going on here. We have one very nice Pokemon in the back, and I'm really just gonna count on that to deliver us the dub. Just Lunatone and Solrock. I'm gonna start on the Calm Minder. All right, our fast boy, as always, gets the lead here. And that's a great turn 1. Goes for the Sunny Day. Whoa, this fight is so different, man. We should be cooked. Yep, that is expected. So now comes Mawile. They have no attacking moves. That's fine, but Flamethrower is very inbound. Thunderbolt you, and we will Fake Tears this one. I don't think we'll outspeed. Mawile is decent for fighting, but it's so bad for like just random trainer grinding. And because of that, it's just gotten so far behind in levels. That's really tragic for the kid. It's all good, because I bring out my Psychic type now. Man, even with the 2 Pokemon, this is well built. Like the Sunny Day to just shrink up water, because they're like, oh, people just gonna surf me. I'm impressed, man. We're just gonna get a Calm Mind in. Let Gardevoir cook. Okay, that's fine-ish. Try Shockwave. Maybe with the boost, we can get this done. Gardevoir's got great special attacks. So let's see here. Will it be enough? Beautiful. I don't know if crit mattered there, and I wish it didn't crit. But yeah, obviously, this is the issue with when you only have 2, is once 1 goes down, you're now in a 1v4. Really surprised it's not going for Electrode, though. That's very odd. Uh-oh. So weird that you're still flamethrowering me. Also, Solar Beam would just be strictly more damage. Yeah, man, I don't know what the AI is on here. It could probably have like 2-turned Electrode with Solar Beam. Electrode's also doing more damage. Gardevoir's +1 special defense. Like, I do not understand this. 4 Hyper Potions. I guess that's a strategy too. Hitting Liza, actually harder than I would have expected. You could have been pretty decent if you had better AI. But yeah, GG's. What's that? Oh, Calm Mind. Okay. That's gonna be dive. All right, listen up, Whalmer. I know you don't want another water move, but you have to learn it, okay? I'm sorry. What we're looking for is Staryu, guys. And it's because Starmie is a purple Pokemon. As far as purple Pokemon go, our options are Sableye, Muck, Weezing, kind of Grumpig, Swalot, Starmie, and Crobat. So basically, for endgame, it's like Muck, Weezing, Starmie, Crobat. I obviously am leaning Starmie. If you don't know me, I am the world's biggest Starmie fan. I guess the thing is that I'm running 2 water types. But that also might not even be a bad thing. And there is our non-binary queen right there. King, queen, starfish. I'm sorry, but it's purple. I'm legally obligated. Heart scale, okay. Actually might be useful. Yeah, okay, let's go. 1 blue shard, please. Then we go to this guy. Look at that. And let's just go for it. That is a purple Pokemon, a truly purple, mostly purple Pokemon. Listen, guys, I can't hold back. I'm sorry. Did you guys know that Starmie's a really good Pokemon because it gets access to both Ice Beam and Thunderbolt? Which the only Pokemon in Generation 3 that resists that type combination is Magnemite? Sorry. Bro, imagine eating Rock Smash this late in the game. Imagine needing a 20 base power move. Mawile, what you got for me? When the Pokemon is getting taught the really bad HMs, it's a bad sign for its longevity in the run. Okay, it's happening. Guys, light screen. We have our light screen setter. This is big because no matter what, it can always do something to lead. The more I think about it, you know, I was kind of on that train of, oh, we should make him a Rain Dance setter, but it's like, what's the point of Rain Dance setting into Blaziken? Oh, there's TM26. Yeah, that's Earthquake. We'll sit on that. We'll figure out who we give that to. Anyway, I got a little ahead of myself. I'm also just in the mood to put some disrespect on Maxi. Oh wait, this song always gets copyright for me. Sorry, guys. Someone always false claims me saying they own this song. We're gonna light screen, and I know in my heart of hearts that this man is going to Camerupt. So we're gonna go to Blaziken. Now that we're not intimidated, this should be enough. Oh man, I hate Swagger. It's such a bad move for the enemy, and yet sometimes it actually works. But it's like, here is a free +2. So mad right now that that worked for him. Okay, here comes the Camerupt. My God, Camerupt misses. We go for the fake tears. Oh my God, he misses again. Another one. Now Gardevoir comes in. -4. It's gotta be a kill, right? Just a little bit of music just to feel that. Okay. Now comes the Crobat. He's so gonna... Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for having a modicum of respect and not confuse raying me. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Maxi. They all suck. So the fact that there's less of it means that the game has less suck. There's also no super omega crazy OP Rayquaza at level 70. There's only super crazy OP Groudon at level 45. I know it doesn't have the cutscene, guys, but this is like, it feels better. I do just want to like pose to chat, to comment section, like, what do you guys think? Is it better? Oh my gosh, right. Cave of Origin isn't just nothing in this. I think I gotta say that these games are underrated. Gonna straight up encounter it, right? Dude, come on. Gee, if only I had my Master Ball. I got a red orb. You want this? It's so red. I'm gonna hit a light screen so that I don't get incinerated by Fire Blast. Just get incinerated by Slash instead. Self-destruct. You're stupid. Also has 970 defense. Wait. I just fled. I just fled from Groudon. Wait, what? That's it? Where'd it go? What? That's it? We did it? Groudon's just gone. Can't be caught. I mean, that's classic legendary. But no one has anything to say? I just saved the world by self-destructing and then fleeing? I feel like you should at least have to beat it. That's it. You did it. You just needed to run away from it. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I wanted to at least like throw some balls and just like meme on it. I wasn't gonna catch it. I obviously wasn't gonna run it for the challenge, even though it's red. But wow, that was both the best outcome and the worst. So next up, we have gym number 8. I got 2 really good Pokemon for this gym. The rest is not that spicy. I don't feel great about this one. I think we're gonna get really wrecked by Whiscash. Actually, I just thought of a really good idea. Would have been really nice if I had figured this out before we got into the fight. But yeah, so like I can obviously one-shot Love Disc, but then what, right? I'm gonna do a light screen rather. Big crit, okay, that's very annoying. And wow, what an opening for him. We go Pokemon. Okay, we're going to Blaziken. This is nice, right? Because light screen is up, should make the water pulse not so threatening. And then we're gonna do one more into a while. This is like the first time we've really had to loop through, and the E4 is just gonna be like even more of this. It's a good like practice round for us to really start thinking like, we gotta build a team that can do this for 5 people in a row. So let's go to Gardevoir. Now let's hit a Calm Mind. There goes the light screen. And let's Shockwave. Wait, actually Psychic still does more damage. Was enough. There comes the Whiscash. We just want to go for a Psychic here. The big thing is we still have Electrode in the back pocket for like the big electric damage. So if we can get Whiscash out, okay. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that killed, but nice. Must have been low roll into high roll. Now comes Celio, and he doesn't have a whole lot to do with a Psychic type, AKA the best electric type in Hoenn. But you know what? If there was the thing, it would be a body slam. Still not a lot of damage. Wow. It's almost like he needed a Walrein. Oof, Wallace. Show me what you got, man. Don't make me be sad. I want to feel the heat. Okay, that's actually good, right? This thing has Swift Swim, I think. Oh yeah, okay. Why'd you hit me with the confusion? Oh, that was raid boosted. Oh no, Wallace. Ruby Wallace, what have they done to you? There it is, the beautiful Milotic. We love this Pokemon, man. So pretty. And able to take a hit for sure. We calm, and then maybe hope the next one kills? Because he's probably gonna heal otherwise. I don't think it'll be enough. Oh, okay. Try to 2, maybe? What does he have? Marvel Scale? Miracle Scale? Mystic Scale? Doesn't matter what scale he has. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, to be fair, had we not done that line correctly, we would have had a lot of Pokemon down. Ended up no losses, but we played it really well. Thank you for the rain badge. That was easier than Wands Kingdra. I know I've been so positive about Ruby, but the climax is so bad. We just ran from Groudon and that's it. Like I don't feel like I did anything. It just disappeared. Like that's it? We're just going to the E4 now? So maybe I will take back a little bit of my credit. One of the things that holds Emerald together is that big moment. And without it, it's like, what? All right, so with 8 badges now, we've got a little bit of team building before we're actually going to take on Victory Road and the Elite Four. The first thing we should really do is grab ourselves Brick Break. I don't think Blaziken learns anything besides Double Kick until like 59. We're probably just gonna have to put that on Blaziken. The other thing I wanna do, we're gonna head to Mauville. We've been saving up. Oh, we have enough for 2. Oh, look at that. That's Thunderbolt. I think I know what I'm gonna do. It's not going to Starmie, it's going to Gardevoir. I've got another plan, but it's gonna take just a little more exploration. So check this out, and we're going diving. Now, just a random fun fact about me. I have a weird recurring dream about diving down here. I don't know what sort of childhood oddities this stems from, but I have this weird thing where I surface back up and I go in here and there's like a ghost demon thing, except it's like not a pixelated world, it's like a real world. So yeah, that's just like a fun little fact about me, if you were ever wondering, hey, why is this guy weird? I actually forgot about that dream until I come here and I'm like, oh my god, the abandoned ship, no. Okay, so there's our rain dance. That's what we came here for. Anyway, farewell to my sleep paralysis demon. Okay, so next up we are heading to Falarbor Town. Now, you could probably guess where we're heading, but perhaps the less obvious question is why we're heading here. Listen, if you're post Gym 8 going up the waterfall of Meteor Falls, you're going for dragon stuff, okay? That's obvious. What exactly is the dragon stuff we're looking for? Obviously, we are here for Dragon Claw. But I guess what I mean is, are we looking for a Bagon as well? The answer to that is actually no. As much as I love Salamence, I don't think that it's quite the Pokemon we're looking for. Mostly it's just the fact that it's a really big grind to get one. There's bluer Pokemon than a Salamence. Dragon Claw! Outside of a few levels for Starmie, guys, the big thing that we're actually here to do is not just to train our big star. We are here for our Burb to evolve. The bird has been with us for so long, and I'm just an Altaria fan. It's so blue, perfect blue. As much as it pains me to end up not using Wailord for the Elite Four, I think Altaria is gonna be the one. We are picking up Rain Dance, and it's not going to who you might expect. It's going to Altaria. Altaria is gonna be able to come in on Earthquakes for free, which might be useful. Bigger deal though is that it's quite bulky, and because it's blue, its next in line is obviously Starmie, and Starmie really likes the rain because with Thunder, it's going to be able to one-shot a lot of stuff. Its Surf is going to be able to one-shot a lot of stuff. So our final anchor set is going to be Altaria with Rain Dance into Thunder Starmie. Wailord, I am so grateful for you, and I wish I hadn't put so much investment into you, but I just don't think 2 water types is the best play, even if it is kind of useful for the champion. Oh boy, Evergrande City. I just can't wait to see how huge and probably awesome this city is gonna be. This is a silly joke because Evergrande City is not a city, and it's stupid. Okay, so anyway, with that, Wailord, thank you so much for your contribution. I will take that Mystic Water, actually teaching Flash to Electrode. I just don't want to have to make my way through the dark today. I could do it. I know how to do it. But oh, that's so much better. Technically, the final rival battle. I don't know, does this thing have Earthquake? No, but it has Dragon Dance. And if I want to get to my Ice user, see, that's where this is gonna start. This is the point where this gets so tricky. So it's like, dang, I just have to stay in and hope that I can Thunderbolt and not get swept. Pretty good damage, but that's terrifying. Oh, don't Super Potion. That's weird. Safeguard, okay. Oh, Aerial Ace. Oh, wow, okay, this is actually a very, very good lead. Okay. Oh, now out comes the Delcatty, and that's perfect because number 2 can handle that. Oh, I still have double kick. I gotta make the swap. That would have killed with Brick Break. Now we're asleep and infatuated and seated somehow. What? Okay, Mawile, and now we're asleep again. Awesome. Gardevoir. The back half of our team actually feels quite strong. I think we got 3 heavy hitters in the back if the first 3 can't handle stuff. So I'm feeling okay about this. Don't really have anything to deal with Magneton. Let's just keep psychicking. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Roselia, that's great for us. Never really understood why Roselia was a poison type. Just make another grass poison type. Anyway, hi Gardevoir. What's up? Good to see you. I'm gonna Thunderbolt you. Okay, huge crit. Goes for the Calm Mind. Wow, this thing is terrifying. This thing has Calm Mind and Double Team. Oh, thank God. Oh my, wow. Wow. That could have been awful. The question is now, do I want Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Altaria? Or do we just want Blaziken with Earthquake up at the front, ready to dish out crazy damage? At quick glance, there's nothing in the Elite Four that Blaziken with Earthquake really needs that like a kick. Well, a Brick Break won't do pretty much the same thing. I'm actually gonna give it to Altaria, and maybe we are gonna get on some Winona energy for this fight. And then the last thing we've got is Dragon Claw for Altaria. Now, guys, I ask you, is this a team that is ready to fight a level 58 Metagross? Not even close. But listen, we have done the most amazing teamwork, and I think at this point we just need to try. We're not necessarily gonna get this, but I think we need to go in, see how the plan works, and just give it a shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I feel pretty confident about Sydney, but after Sydney, I really don't know. Okay, so level 46 Mightyena. His lead is out leveling our entire team. Anyway, let's just go for it. If we can just 2-shot this thing, get it out of the way. Oh man, that's discouraging. Gonna hit a light screen, and then we're just gonna get off of
Yeah. We're just gonna get off a nice little Thunderbolt. There it is. Now out comes Cacturn. This is our beautiful, beautiful lead right here, right? This is what we always knew was gonna happen. Blaziken for Sydney. The best matchup of all time. Go for a Blaze Kick. Beautiful. Now, this is gonna be Sharpedo for sure. Oh, it's Shiftry. You got this, Blaziken. There we go. Show me the one shot. I'll go for a bulk up if you want to play like that. And then it's a Brick Break. Oh my God, you're such a coward. I hate you. Dude, this guy's the worst. But not bad enough. Haha. What? Why aren't you going to your water type, dude? Okay, you may get into Swords Dance, but I know Absol, and Absol is frail. Let's go. Okay, and there's the Sharpedo. Why wouldn't you just do this from the start? Like, what? It's actually probably better to just die so Gardevoir can get the jump. Excellent job, Mawile. We love you. Oh, Gardevoir outspeed Sharpedo. That's the timid nature right there. Let's go. That's huge. Huge. Okay. That was not too scary. Guys, what I'm going to say is I think if we can get past Phoebe, I think we make it to Steven. I don't think we beat Steven. And I'm really not sure about Phoebe. I don't really have much for ghost types. Her big thing is her Earthquake Dusclops for our lead trio here. We actually have a really bad matchup because we also have 2 Psychics. This really might come down to some Dragon Dance Altaria shenanigans. Let's give it a Citrus. Also gonna do a Persum on Electrode for the lead Confuse Ray. You are probably going to lead with Curse or a Confuse Ray. A Shadow Punch. Surprised? Okay, before we die, we're gonna swap over to Blaziken. Probably gonna heal. Fair enough. Oh, saw the kill. Sweet, that works. Man, this AI is so weird. It is not doing what I'm expecting at all. And that makes her harder. So Psychic is what it sees right now. So we go to Mawile. There's the Intimidate for its ghost move. That's so weird, but okay. It has Shadow Ball Psychic Feint Attack, so it actually can't hit us for super effective damage. I might just go for a Fake Tears here and hope for the best. Mawile can probably take this. Yeah. Okay, low roll Psychic. Ha! Okay, so Fake Tears. 2 times lower. Let's let Mawile go down. I don't want Gardevoir taking a Shadow Ball. So now we're Gardevoir. I think that a Thunderbolt should do some pretty serious damage. That's tough. That's that right there is a facet of Ghost being physical. We've got this thing pinned down. I actually think I just want to try to flush. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. She's 2 mons down. Oh, comes the Banette. Probably just the Thunderbolts. Get some damage on the board. Shadow Ball. Probably both have Shadow Ball. They do. That's fine. Now, guys, we are getting down to the end of our team here. So this is where we need a big support from Altaria. It could be a Toxic or a Will-O-Wisp, but I gotta go for the Dragon Dance here. No status. Yes! Okay. That's fine. Altaria's bulky. Let's go for the Earthquake here. And no. Oh God, its attack is so bad. It's 70. Okay, that was the Spite one. Ice Beam Dusclops. Okay, so we swapped to Starmie. Stop. Just pray. Pray we can take 1. Okay, right. So we're back to Electrode now. Thunderbolts, what you got for me? Okay, 2v2 guys. 2v2. So bad. We have to hit a Blaze Kick. Our only option because this is going to be an Earthquake. Oh, I don't like that. Ah, no. As I said, it was either going to be we either lose here or make it a Steven. And there goes. Yeah. Okay. That is not surprising at all. A few hours later. Okay, guys, we've done some grinding. Our leading Electro to 47. Mawile, the big dog, up to 41. Everyone else to 46, which is the level of Sydney's Mightyena. We've also picked up Flamethrower from the casino. We are going to give it to Blaziken. As much as I love Brick Break, more damage and better accuracy, it's just not even a question. Dig is never really going to be that useful again. So we're also going to give it Overheat. Also giving Gardevoir Thief. For now, that should be everything. So round 2, Sydney, we are going for the Thunderbolt once again. Goes for Shadow Punch, that's fine. And there's the Confuse Ray. She's gonna heal. I think we just Thunderbolt here. Once again, we have to swap Blaziken. Shadow Punch, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna Flamethrower. This time, we're gonna do something a little different. I just wanna get this thing out of the way. And actually, if we could just get this off. Oh my God, dude. Attract. It's so busted. Come on. At 50%. There's no way. There we go. So basically, we just went neutral there. Out comes Banette. At this point, I think we just say, Blaziken, thank you for your actually immense contribution. And let's go. That is my dog right there. This is obviously where Blaziken's time is up, but we'll go for another overheat regardless. A little more damage on the board. That's great. We love that. Dusclops is a thick boy. There's the earthquake. We are into yellow. Mawile with the -1 drop is nice. Really need to outspeed here to get a fake tears off. Okay, that's huge. Special defense down on a Dusclops. And honestly, if we're gonna be in, we may as well go for a crunch. Earthquake is probably not guaranteed to kill. Wow! Guys, there's a reason we didn't train our Mawile. It's because it would have been too OP. Come on, Mawile, you got this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mawile is so good. Can it take another? It might. Low roll. Low roll. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We were expecting that. It's all good. That's our second one. We snap out of confusion and we get another crunch off. Huge. Oh my gosh. And we get to go again. Oh my gosh. Mawile is a menace. Let's go, dude. And sure, we die, but dude took 2 earthquakes from a Pokemon 10 levels higher than him. Gardevoir. We were gonna thief for the citrus, but now it is just the psychic. And at this point, may as well just keep psychicking and hope for the best. No more heals, so we can just pile on damage. Remember, Banette is a physical attacker. Okay. Banette, your time is up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have passed our hardest fight. At least our hardest matchup, I should say. We're so good, guys. We're so good. She's got the Glalie. We are actually going to lead with a light screen. It's ball versus ball in this ball eat ball world. We are going to now swap to Blaziken, who should be able to take a ice. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's great, actually. We're gonna go for a bulk up. Ice Beam's gonna do absolutely nothing. We're gonna go for another bulk up, and I really don't want to risk a freeze. Want to keep the light screen up. We're gonna go for a brick break. Oh, we also don't love that. Perhaps I got too greedy. Perhaps I didn't get greedy enough, but there goes the light screen. Love that animation. And +2 on a crit. Okay, it's gonna be Celio next. Our light screen does go down, sadly. I was hoping for one more turn. I guess my math is just wrong. Felt like 4 turns to me. I guess that wasn't 5. I guess, I don't know, man. Anyway, I don't know Pokemon. Chat will tell me why I'm wrong. But what is right is that dead Celio. Blaziken showing Glacia why making an Ice E4 was a horrible idea. There's the wall rain. I don't know about this one. I think this is gonna be Blaziken's end, but we'll go for it. Okay, well, you know what? Honestly, this has just been utterly disrespectful. So Glacia, I truly am sorry. I thought it was gonna be a bit of a competition. Oh, she gets the outspeed. Okay, fair enough. That is what you get for having no coverage against fire moves. What can I say? Sorry. I mean, she does. Not on the right Pokemon. Sorry, Glacia. We always knew Glacia was going to be one of the easiest. Drake, however, well, Drake shows us why he is the 4th member of the E4. This one's terrible, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This one is terrible. I think this is going to heavily rely on his lead being bad. So we're going to give Gardevoir the citrus. I guess we'll give a citrus to Altaria. Oh god, this is brutal. This is so brutal. Shell gone. So this thing is always gonna turn 1 protect. Horrible matchup. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna flash. And it's actually not gonna turn 1 protect. That is unheard of. Oh, okay. It's prioritizing speed. Let's go for another flash. Fair enough. It is flash after all. Ouch. Wow, that's brutal. Dude, is Flash really this awful? Okay. Okay. And now I guess we just set a screen. Oh, he got the speed. Well done, buddy. Blaziken time. Just kidding. It's Mawile time. Intimidate. Yes. And fake tears. Now it's on the Dragon Claw. Okay. Fake tears this guy. Oh, he goes for a protect. There it is. We're gonna go for another fake tears here. Doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna rock to him, I guess. If we can live. Fair enough. That's fine. Wild, thank you for your contribution. We are now down 2, but we've been nerfing this thing and nerfing this thing. And now we are going to go for a Calm Mind. It's -2 on the accuracy. Well, the entire plan revolved around hoping that it missed, and it didn't. But he's going to use a Protect, which is huge because that gives us a free Calm Mind. And then we're actually just going to go for another Calm Mind. So that's going to put us at +3. Even though this is awesome, now that we're lowered speed, we're not in a great spot. I don't want to take any more physical damage. So I am going to Psychic, and we are going to see what this Gardevoir can do. Because as much as I love Starmie, a Starmie with lowered speed that's under-leveled is not going to be able to handle all these Pokemon, even if they all have 4 times ice weaknesses. It's not going to be enough, right? That's tough too, right? We're just going to keep getting nerfed. But we got to hope that +3 can contribute as... Listen, we got to hope. Beautiful. Listen, as long as we can stay alive, we wreck him. Here comes the Salamence. It has Crunch, so this isn't going to go great. Oh, actually, Dragon... Oh, that's weird. I guess the Stab, yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe we're in a better spot than I realized. Oh, wow. Okay. It's almost like boosting moves are really broken. See, there's the takedown. That's going to hurt a lot. But Psychic is just... Oh, Altaria holds on. Thing is, I don't feel bad about doing this because my team is like 8+ levels lower than his. What is it? It's just another takedown. Now, what's... Oh, the Fly. This is going to hurt for sure. Wow, I was not expecting the Fly. This will be a kill, I think. Yeah. Okay, like I said, it's just like, what can we get Gardevoir to do? And that was incredible. Probably going to die pretty fast here, so... Yeah, okay. That's fine. We can get some damage in. Listen, that's half. All we needed was Chip there. Actually, the Citrus Berry activates. Oh my God. What are you doing, Drake? The throw! Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Oh, wait, no, he just threw so hard. Could be his second attack in here, and then I'd be dead. But instead, what? Why would you go for Sandstorm strats? Listen, I don't feel bad at all now. Guys, he didn't want it. To be fair, once again, we had Starmie sitting in the back pocket with Ice Beam coverage, but we didn't even need it in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, if we beat Phoebe, we make it to Steven. With that in mind, Steven is 10+ levels higher than us. We have been building for this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pokemon Rainbow Challenge. Inspired from Con Zombies, we got the pink Steven room. Let's do this. The Skarmory. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't even want to think about this because it's just Thunderbolt. Our plus special attack, man, still not enough. Wow. Okay, never mind. Now that sucks. Anyway, still dead. Okay, so this is gonna be an Earthquake. Electrode, it has been an honor serving with you. I'd love to go out on a bang, but what's the point against the Nagron? So we're gonna go out with a screen instead. This is fine though, because we have Brick Break. Got a lot of defense. Not even sure if this is gonna kill. Yep. A levels, yep, makes a difference. Yep, 8 levels makes a difference. Mom, I'm scared now. Hit an Iron Defense. Wait, no, that was not what I wanted at all, was it? Maybe this will help, but probably still gonna die. What I want is a Fake Tears. Oh, it speeds me. That's so gross. And he has Thunder. There's the Fake Tears. That's one. Range, come on, range. Let's go, Mawile, you dog! Thank you for your contribution, buddy. Low special defense, -4. It's a Gardevoir. Beautiful. Okay. Big scary man is out of the way. So there's Cradilly. Let's try it. Go for a Calm Mind. That's tough. Oh, it's big damage too. Just gotta go for damage. Oh! Oh, just that level gap, man. It makes such a difference. Rain Dance, I guess. I don't know, like 80 Dragon Dances maybe. But it's so bulky. Got Ancient Power. One Earthquake. It's just not good. Yeah, there's an Earthquake, but now it's like, what does Starmie even do? We're dead, and now it's Starmie's turn, and it's like, yeah, we got Rain up. Don't think it's gonna be enough, sadly. So then it's an Ice Beam to kill, probably. Okay, if only Starmie could learn Calm Mind, we'd have a chance. A Recover? Now, does it do more than half is the question. Sure does, especially when it's a crit. Okay, guys, that is a loss. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Altaria is it. Its attack is just so bad. It's just like really not contributing to the team. And I'm just wondering if a big bulky Wailord could, like, that would be really nice against Steven. Just like another thing that can just actually take a hit, dish back some super effective water moves. I want to make Altaria work because I love it, but it's just not going to happen. A few hours later, the level 48 Wailord, the bluest man you have ever seen. We're going to do something absolutely insane. We're going to give him a quick claw for water spout. Other than that, this is our final attempt. If we lose here, my street cred is completely gone. So I cannot lose again. We're now like at the point where our levels are actually comparable to Steven, if not still vastly below him. So here we go. Okay, so we go with the Thunderbolt, as always. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Actually, literally couldn't have gone better. I mean, maybe if he used a heal, but that's great. Now, Aggron. Still, I think this has to be a Thunderbolt. And I'm kind of forced into going for the kill here too, which I don't love. But this should bring out Claydol and hopefully not Metagross. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's go! Oh my god. Let's go! The level 50 battered! We are holding on. Another overheat. Why not? Okay, the big dog is down. Oh my god. That's fine. We know that's coming. Dude, thank you. Goat starter. We love you. Oh, we got 4 Pokemon left. Okay, he's -1. Let's hit the fake tears. Big water pulse. We're gonna nerf you though. Nice. Lowered speed. Okay, this puts us in a great spot. We're gonna die, but it's very, very nerfed. Mawile actually is a great Pokemon. I don't care what the haters say. Oh, this thing doesn't have a bug move. Do we want to try taking a hit here? I think if he heals, that puts us pretty bad. So let's go for the calm. Yeah. So Psychic here with the -2. That's a nice, easy kill. Don't love this, but also we just need to hit. Oh, if we could just hit here. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. The Persim. Oh, let's go. 1 Pokemon left, and it is a Claydol. I have carried Wailord so far, and it's never fought. 13 levels I've grinded this thing for no fights. Whatever, that's fine. We know that's coming, and it is okay. Gardevoir. Honestly, one of the best Gardevoir. One of the best Gardevoirs I think I've ever had in my life, dude. Timid Gardevoir just goes off, man. Thank you, soldier. And now, guys, after the long grind for this man right here, what way to end it than with a water spout, baby? Thought we'd outspeed. Okay, big dog. Let's see it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ruby Rainbow Challenge. No Starmies needed. Respect to you, Steven, for a much better fight than Wallace. Listen, if you've made it here, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching all the way through. This is the squad. We got another video for you over here. Click on it, hit watch later, go for a walk, touch some grass, come back to it, subscribe, and there you have the Ruby Rainbow Challenge, and not rainbow at all. But you know what, guys? Maybe the most red Pokemon was us all along. And maybe, okay, bye.